Hey everyone, it's Coach Jeff from CrossFit Today. Hope you're having a great day. Today's workout, the first part of the workout, we're going to work on some just body weight strength movements. We're going to do an every minute on the minute workout for 12 minutes. We're going to rotate through 3 movements every minute on the minute. You're going to complete 30 seconds of as many reps as you can, which would then give you 30 seconds to recover before the next movement. The first movement we're going to do is strict pull-ups. Second movement is going to be a strict press of a barbell or dumbbells. Third movement is going to be a strict push-up. So scaling for this, if you don't have strict pull-ups or you can really only do a minimal number, you can use a band today for the workout. If you have an option of using a band on a pull-up bar, you may go to a ring row position and find the hardest angle that you can do well. You can use the underside of a table if you have something that's stable to move your body weight against. If not, we're going to do a strict Renegade row today where you're going to hold dumbbells and you're going to do that single arm row. Okay, so those are your options for that movement. For the strict press, we're looking at an overhead press. I want you to pick a weight that you can probably do 8 to 12 reps in the first 30-second set of work. After that, that might diminish a little bit when fatigue sets in from all the movements. But again, pick a weight that you can do at least 8 to 12 reps with. Shouldn't be a weight that you can do a lot more than that because then it's not really challenging you at all. And it shouldn't be a weight that's heavier than that because come the last round or two, you may not be able to do very many reps at all. Okay, so that'll be your first workout. Every minute on the minute, 30 seconds of reps, resting for 30 seconds, doing that for 12 minutes, which is 4 rounds. Second workout is going to be a high-intensity cardio workout. We have 4 rounds of work. We're going to do 20 ground to overhead in the first round with a 100-meter row or run. In the second round, we're going to go down to 15 ground to overhead, but we're going to go up to a 200-meter row or run. Third round, 10 reps of ground to overhead, 300-meter row run, and then 5 ground overhead, 400-meter row run. So it's 20, 15, 10, 5 on the ground overhead, 100, 200, 300, 400 on the row or the run. If you don't have the ability to log the distance on your run, just simply take a clock, plan on going 30 seconds for the 100, 60 seconds for the 200, 90 seconds for the 300, 2 minutes for the 400, run half that time in one direction, and then run back, and that should roughly give you some consistency in that workout. Ground overhead, it can be barbell, it can be dumbbell. I would probably say if you're doing a certain weight ground overhead in part 1, you could probably use the same weight for part 2. You might even be able to go a little bit heavier. We'd say RX for the men is 135 and 95 for the women, but that would be assuming that that's normally a weight you would use for ground overhead in a workout like Grace or Isabel, where we're doing those for time. If not, you should be scaling that number down quite a bit so you can move well with that barbell. You shouldn't have to take a lot of breaks. You should be able to do touch and go reps or break them up into some small sets. Okay, so it's 20, 15, 10, 5 ground overhead. That could be clean and jerk or a snatch. It's really up to you. It's 100, 200, 300, 400 row or run. We have some hard work in today's workout, so let's make sure and warm up properly for it. First thing, just whatever you're going to do for the cardio later, rowing or running, or if it's something else, that's fine. Do 2 to 3 minutes of light cardio. Maybe pick up the intensity a little bit towards the last 30 seconds to a minute, but it really just a light warm up here, 2 to 3 minutes of cardio. Once you're finished with that, we're going to do about 6 to 8 reps of a down dog into a push-up into a renegade row, and then we're going to keep repeating that. So if I'm doing a down dog, I'm holding a push-up plank, I'm bringing my hips and core up in the air, I'm going to hold that stretch, I'm going to come into a nice tight push-up, I'm going to keep my belly hollow, elbows into my body. From there, I'm going to do a row, and then we're going to go back in to our down dog position. So that'll be 1 rep. And do that 6 to 8 times. Again, strict movements today. Try not to have any kipping or movement. Once you finish that, whatever pull-up you're going to do, let's go on to 2 sets of 3 to 5 reps. If you're doing full body weight with or without a band, I would hang for a few seconds. I would do some scapular engagement, so just pulling the shoulder blades down and back to get them ready. and then I would do 2 sets of 3 to 5 reps. If you're doing Renegade rows, if you're doing ring rows, grab the weight or grab the rings and do a few sets there, warming yourself up. From there, we're going to warm up the press. We're also going to warm up the ground to overhead. So whatever weight you think you're going to press, I would start with a set of, say, 5 reps with a light barbell or a light set of dumbbells, and work your way up over a couple sets to the weight you plan on doing the workout. Same thing for the ground to overhead. If you're doing a clean and jerk or a snatch, do lighter dumbbells or empty barbell, do 5 reps, and then again build yourself up to the weight you're going to do for the workout. Last thing we want to warm up is the, I think that's all. Yeah, I guess we're good. So we warmed up pull-ups, we warmed up pressing, we warmed up ground overhead, and that should be enough warm-up, okay? So let's go over the workout again. Part 1, 4 rounds, 12 minutes, every minute on the minute, 30 seconds of strict pull-ups, rest for the remainder of the minute, 30 seconds of a strict press, rest for the remainder of the minute, 30 seconds of a strict push-up. If you cannot do a strict gymnastics push-up, if you need to go limited range of motion or you need to come down to the ground and do a hand release push-up and kind of let your body rest on the ground for a minute, that's fine. Try to do it with as little body movement as possible because we're looking to build strength today. So 12 minutes, 4 rounds. Second workout, 20, 15, 10, 5 ground to overhead. So that's a clean and jerk or a snatch with a barbell or a pair of dumbbells. 100, 200, 300, 400 meters on a rower or an equivalent run in that workout, okay? So that should be an intense workout. It shouldn't take you too long. You'd be surprised, maybe about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to keep your foot on the gas pedal a little bit, make sure you're moving the weight really well, okay? All right, so have a good workout. Let us know how it goes for you. Share some comments or videos to social media. You can hashtag us at CFSD Strong, and we'll catch you next time.